What's going on, guys? Charles from Kentucky. What's going on? Hey, Verna, how are you? Hey, Jeanette. Ed, it's been a pretty good day. I'm off work tomorrow, so got all my chores done. Gonna enjoy the rest of the evening. I thought I'd jump on here for a little bit. Hey, Donald, what's going on? Hey, F25. Hey, Judy. Verna says crazy as ever. Of course. What's going on that's so crazy, Verna? Beth from Virginia. Hey, Crystal Creek Farm. What's going on, Crystal Creek? Helen Johnson, hello. I got some friends out here with me. Every once in a while, you can see them. These stinking mosquitoes keep flying around trying to bite me. So, with all the rain we've been getting in Oklahoma, the mosquitoes are going crazy. Cheryl from Pennsylvania. What's going on, Cheryl? Dwayne Miller, OCO, Hidden Heights. OCO, Dwayne, what's going on? Jeanette says, how's that baby goat doing with the knuckle problems? That baby goat's doing awesome. I got some videos coming out that I haven't got posted yet. I think tomorrow we got a pretty good video coming out. Shows a little rescue. Let me check. I think it's the rescue that Kaya did for this little goat. I'm not going to talk too much about it. But the goat's doing great. Crazy like a fox, not insane. Hey, Tracy, what's going on? Can you guys hear me okay? Hopefully I'm not yelling too loud. Crystal Creek Farm. Hey, man, just got my 4 acres and bought new shed to house. Awesome, Crystal Creek. Subi84, $1 super chat. Thanks for the super chat. When are you getting a new dog? So we cannot find one that fits what we want yet. We're being really picky on this next dog that we're gonna get, so we haven't pulled the trigger yet. But we're looking every day, just about. We're looking on Craigslist, Facebook, online. We've got a lot of subscribers and people that follow us on YouTube and Facebook that send us ads and stuff every day. We just haven't found one that worked well with either logistics or just the breed that they are, or just certain reasons. New Mexico neighbor here, howdy. So you guys hear me fine, I guess. Jeanette says, love your channel and family. Thank you for all you do. Well, thank you for watching us. We appreciate every one of you guys. I don't know if I can show you the garden. It's behind me. I can't take this. Well, I could probably carry it out there a little bit, but yeah, you guys can see the garden behind me. It's doing really well. Been picking a lot of stuff out of there already. Helen, tomorrow, I'll have a video coming out tomorrow. Dutch is off work. I'm off work. I'm going to go to his house, and I'm going to take that baby turkey. And he just texted me a little bit ago and said he had some quail eggs for me. So I'll go ahead and grab them, and we'll try to get some more incubated out. Being picky is smart. Yeah, we've had several of the livestock guardian dogs on our farm, and we've had some that didn't work out too well that we had to get rid of or put down just because of the bad instincts that they picked up or different reasons. So we don't want to have to go through that again. So we're trying to be really picky this time. If we could find an adult, that would be ideal. That was already trained. I see them all the time. There's always farms selling out elderly people and such that are getting out of farming, or the goat business that have livestock guardian dogs. And that's actually how we got Bears. An old lady that lived a long ways from us actually was selling out her farm, and we got a male and a female from her, and Bear was the male, and we had him for the 9 or 10 years. So if we could find an adult that was trained, that would be a perfect scenario, but that don't always happen. Todd Schutz, $5 super chat. Thanks, man. We really appreciate that. I told Dutch to pick up his turkey and bring you some more quail eggs. He texts me. He says, man, everybody keeps telling me to come get that baby turkey from you. And Dutch actually lives on the way for me into town. He lives on the way to a bigger town than we live in that we have to go to almost every day. So it's really no hassle. Hey, Tammy, what's going on? I just bought Dad's Cast Iron Cooking says I just bought 30 baby quail for $25. Wow. That sounds like a pretty good deal. Kurt says maybe you can teach Dutch how to weed his garden. Oh man, the weeds. The weeds are that's one bad thing about gardening is if you're not on top of them every day, they will take over your garden. There's no magic trick on the weeds. Crystal Creek, I can't wait to get some goats. I've been following you and learning before I get them. Awesome. Goats is, man, they can be very difficult, but if you do a lot of research before you get them, it'll save you some heartache and some hard labor and losses, because goats are not, I wouldn't say they're easy to take care of, but if you do your research, it helps out a lot. Donald King, $2 super chat. Your channel rocks. Thank you, Donald. We appreciate that. Awesome. Todd and Donald with the super chats. Deborah, hey Kevin. What's going on, Deborah? Smith Stedden, what's going on? Hey Ken, glad to see you in here, bud. I almost missed the live chat. I just got on. You didn't miss nothing. Hey Mary, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Tammy says she's doing great and loving the sunshine. Yes, it's been wonderful. They're saying next week we're supposed to get into the 90s finally. I'm not looking forward to that, but we're supposed to have like 7 straight days of rain again. Jeanette says, do you get lots of honey? Jeanette, so far we have not got lots of honey. This is only our 3rd year of doing it, and we have got some honey, but I wouldn't say lots. And now we are up to 5 beehives, but some of them were from a split, so they're going to be smaller beehives, so they're probably not going to produce any honey this year. But what that does is when we do the splits, and when I say the splits, we got some of those splits from the swarms that left our big hive. And what that allows us to do is have more hives for next year's honey production. So it's kind of one of those things you kind of got to build up, your hives. And then you start harvesting your honey when you get a good amount of hives. Verna says, unless you use ground cover. That's true. And she's talking about the weeds around the garden. That's the hardest part about gardening is controlling the weeds, in my opinion. Dwayne says elbow grease is the best remedy for weeds, and you're absolutely correct. Deborah says Dutch has a boarder to do his weeding. Oh yeah, you're right, his brother. Vernon says everyone hit the thumbs up. Yes, please hit that thumbs up, guys. 918 Outdoors, what's going on? Heaven's Gate says you got a great channel, Hidden Heights Farm. Thank you, Heaven's Gate. We appreciate that. 918 Outdoors, super chat, $1.99. Guys, go check out 918 Outdoors. I think he's got some hog hunting videos. It's pretty interesting. Karen Sullivan, hello. Goats look great this week. Man, I got some pretty good videos fixing to come out on these baby goats, and it's amazing how fast they grow and the things they do. They're starting to act crazy. They're fun to watch. Hey Patrick, what's going on? United we stand. What's going on? Glad you came in here. Rolling Homestead. Hello, new to the channel and live stream. Hey Rolling Homestead, thanks for stopping by. Have you seen horizontal hives? I have seen the horizontal hives. They're kind of pricey, and I haven't done a lot of research on them, but the videos and stuff I've seen on them, they look really interesting. But for now, we're just going to stay with these traditional hives. So Rachel says, I gave all of what little honey we did have to the kids' teachers before school to bribe them. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. When we took the kids to school for the first night before school or whatever for the meet and greet, I think we took all their teachers and some of the aides and stuff a jar of honey. Rachel says it was to bribe them. Monica, hello from Kissimmee, Florida. Homestead Land, hello from Wisconsin. I love how brave you and wife are. Snakes, bees. I'm chicken to those things. Thank you for answering. So Subi84 says, my daughter is 80 and I are your biggest fans. Hope you didn't work too hard this week. Hey, Zadie, what's going on? I'm pretty sure that's Branson, right? How is the baby goat with the leg problem? Tammy, I got a video coming out on that. He's doing great. Susan, hey, Kevin from Fort Worth, Texas. What's going on, Susan? United says, I got the notification late. The notification bell and the notifications on YouTube does not always work for me. It seems like every time Dutch and a couple of the other channels that I follow pretty frequent, I'm either really late on getting notifications or they don't even show up. Night Strix, hello everyone. What's going on, Night Strix? Sorry if I missed some of your guys' chats. Sometimes this thing gets rolling pretty fast. All right. F25 says, I may have missed it. Did the male Kiko you had on Craigslist sell? Yes, I did end up selling the Kiko and the Kiko buck. I have a video coming out on that as well. United says, no, Subi84, I am. Brenda from Front Porch in southeastern Georgia. Hey, Brenda, what's going on? Rachel has a great sense of humor, says Karen. One of the mama goats is crying over there looking for one of her babies. Karen from McHenry, Illinois. Subi says you guessed it. All right, cool. All right, Subi. So I told Zadie hi. Hopefully she was watching. Tammy, thank you. Hey, Gaston, what's going on? Northwest Georgia. Donald King, another $2 super chat. I really enjoy watching your goats. Thank you, Donald. Another super chat. Appreciate it. Rolling Homestead and Wild Edibles. I got to go to work. Break is over. See you later, Rolling Homestead. Thanks for checking us out. United we stand. It's a conspiracy, Kevin. YouTube hates me. I don't know what it is. I think they're working on the notification things. I hear a lot of complaints about that. Kathy says, "Hello, Kevin. Looks like I got one turkey out of the 10 I bought. Love your channel." One hen turkey out of the 10. Wow. That'd be about my luck. Maybe you can find someone local to do some trading with or something. You can always butcher the toms. Kevin does great at answering questions. I try my hardest. Hey, Kevin from Pennsylvania. I wanted to check out the goat with the leg problem. Hope it's doing better. The goat with the leg problem is doing a lot better. And I think tomorrow morning I'll be posting a video with a little update on that. And so I won't talk too much about it. 918 Outdoors. Nana Sharon says, hello. Hey, Aunt Sharon, what's going on? Glad you guys are watching. Deborah, glad to have the sun out to dry things up a bit. Yes, and with that being said, tonight or tomorrow, I think it's supposed to start raining. And I think there's a chance of rain for 7 days. And it's crazy. So this year we did the raised bed garden, and we put in the drip tube on the automatic water. And we have not even had to hardly use it because it's been raining constantly here. Piney Haven, hello. What's going on, Piney Haven? Tammy says, don't feel bad, United. We stand. I thought one of my channels I watched was not making videos. Turns out YouTube was unsubscribed to me. The 5 other channels, I was not happy. Yeah, the notification stuff and some of the subscribers, I've noticed I was subscribed to some channels and then all of a sudden I wasn't. I don't know what's going on. Jeanette says, maybe light a smoke fire for those flies and mosquitoes while yeah, I need to. I need some of those candles out here. Them stinking mosquitoes keep flying around me. Shirley says, yes, Kevin does a great job answering messages. Great job. We try our best to answer, and sometimes we get caught up in everyday life, and it's hard to sit down and just go through and try to answer everything, but we try to. Felix, hey, Kevin, enjoy your channel. Did you buy your property cleared or did you do it yourself? From Houston, Texas. So we bought it. It was completely wooded, just like all this you see behind me. And we dozed off about half of it, and the other half we left woods. And we cleared a lot with chainsaws here and there and tractors, and just taking a long time. It's taken 10 years to get where we are today. Name the goat with the white dot on his head, Unicorn. I think Rachel's already named him Ollie, and I think a subscriber, I can't remember his name. Rachel, if you're watching, put that subscriber's name up. That suggested the name for Ollie on the little goat. We're eliminated. Julie, hi from Miami, Oklahoma. Enjoy your channel. Thanks for watching us, Julie. Another local here. Verna, or get a couple planters of lemongrass. Works great against those little vampires. Oh, they're bad this year. All the rain. There's still a lot of standing water everywhere, and the mosquitoes just keep hatching out and hatching out. If you guys see them, come take me and fly me off here in a minute. Call 911 for me. Thanks everyone for the super chats. We named the goat that was having the leg problems, Ollie. What was the subscriber's name, Rachel? Do you remember? Dutch and Daniel keeps you too busy, that's for sure. I can't keep up with those two. Donald King, another super chat. Go Steelers. You're a Steelers fan, huh? I'm going to have to say I'm a Browns fan now since they got Baker Mayfield. I don't watch a lot of NFL, but I'm going to have to start now. Karen Sullivan, $3.99 super chat. Awesome, Karen. Karen and Donald, thank you so much for your super chats. We really appreciate it. You guys are great. Verna says, Rachel, that is great. Jeanette, did you call them goats Jumper or Spunky? The one with the white dot is Ollie, and the rest of them are just crazy. I don't know. I don't think we have names for them yet. And here's the deal: we got 6 babies right now. We got a couple more moms due, but the 4 of those babies are boys, so we won't be keeping them. We might keep one to breed some of the other goats, but we won't be keeping them. We'll keep them long enough to get them weaned, and then probably put them up for sale. How old do the tom turkeys have to be before you can butcher them? I've seen people raise them to about 6 months, but they're not usually full grown or have the weight they need to have. So usually 9 months to a year, I think, is ideal. Suggest your name the goat with the white horn dot unicorn. Hello from Massachusetts. Hey, Carolyn, what's going on? All right, I keep hearing goats fighting behind me, hitting their horns. So 2 of the Kiko nannies, I don't know, they don't act like they're mad at each other, they just act like they're playing, and they just sit there and butt heads every once in a while, and you can just hear them horns hitting. Bill Berghart, that's right. Bill Berghart is the guy that one of the subscribers that recommended the name Ollie. And I think the video coming out tomorrow morning will kind of talk about why we went with the name Ollie. Cheryl Pennington, go Browns, home state. Maureen Berry, hello, sorry I'm late to the party. Love your videos. Thank you. Thank you for watching, Maureen. I think I'm saying your name right. Go Bears. Scott Wolf, go Cowboys. Oh, it's turned into an NFL chat. Yeah, guys, if you don't follow us on Facebook, if you have a Facebook account, check us out. Just go in and type in Hidden Heights Farm, and we got a Facebook page going now. We try to keep it updated daily, or try to keep it updated daily. It don't always work out that way, but Rachel shared a link to our Facebook page. If you guys are on Facebook, please go check us out and follow our page. We appreciate it. We try to post like pictures and stuff that we don't always get on the YouTube videos. Try to put them on Facebook, because there's a lot that goes on around the farm and everyday life that we don't include in all our videos. We just, there's not enough time in the day to do all that, but we try to do some of it on Facebook as well. Deborah says the Bears. Scott Wolf, I like your channel. You're doing great. Great info. Thanks, Scott. We appreciate that positive feedback. Karen says 6 babies. Wow. Hopefully next time, more ewes next time. Yeah. So all the females or the does that are born, we're going to keep as, keep them for breeding purposes. So ideally, we would want all of the females born this year, but that don't always work out the way we want it. So Karen says, great name, Ollie. Kiss my grass acres. Hello, sorry I'm late. No problem for being late, guys. At least you're coming in, and we appreciate that. Verna says, I already get the notifications from your Facebook. Saw the young deer. Awesome, Verna. Thanks for following us on Facebook. United says cabrito. Yes. We might butcher one. I don't know. These are registered, so I'm not sure if we will try to butcher one of the registered ones, because they're worth a little bit of money. Be an expensive cabrito anyway. Maureen says, I like Ollie too. So I got 54 people in here. That's awesome. I think our record's in the 60s. We'll see if we can't beat that. Been on here for 24 minutes so far. Cheryl Green, hello from Missouri. Love your channel. You're awesome. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you guys, all you guys, for the kind words. Mary Grace, hello from Arkansas. Another close neighbor. We live really close to the Arkansas and the Missouri border. We're about 45 minutes from each state, actually. We named our deer Bambi. That's a good name for a deer. United says male kids equals cabrito. And I think that's young male kids, right? United? Up to a certain age. Jeanette, do you have a milk goat? We do not have a milk goat right now. I don't know if I think I've shared this story before. When our daughter Kaya was born, she was allergic to formula and dairy milk or cow's milk. So we actually bought a Nubian and we milked that Nubian every day for about, I think, 16 months or so until she could drink cow's milk. Shirley Moore, 6 must be the magic number this year for babies. Mine had 2 boys and 4 girls, and they are a handful. Yeah, so they are a handful. We shot a little video tonight, and man, these things they're almost 2 weeks old. The oldest one will be 2 weeks tomorrow, and they are running from one side of the pasture all the way to the other. The mamas are having a hard time keeping up with them, but they're fun to watch. They're exciting. And hopefully these other nannies start having their babies. We have 6 so far. I think we got 4 or 5 nannies that are left to have their kids. So Vernon says, hold on, gonna send invites on Facebook. Kiss My Grass says, we are from Virginia. I've been to Virginia up in the Blue Ridge Mountains one time for some training for work, and man, it's beautiful over there. I'd like to go back. Holy cow, Donald. Another $2 super chat from Donald King. He says, you need to teach Dutch how to take care of bees. These bees, man, bees are hard. I don't care what anybody says. Unless you do it every day and stay on top of them, they're really hard to raise. I say raise. They're really hard to maintain, I guess you could say. There's so much to learn on them. Gaston says the snake hasn't returned. No, the snake has not returned, thankfully. Hopefully, after the second time of relocating him, he got the hint. The third time, I probably won't be as nice. So he's already taken out, I think he killed 3 baby bluebirds, and then he killed those 3 quail. And that's going to be his last chance. All right, I got to scroll up. Sorry if I missed some of your guys' chats. How much does it cost to register the goats? I can't remember how much it is. It's not cheap. So these goats are DNA registered, and it's like $250 just for that. And then it's so much per goat. I want to say 20 or $25. I can't remember for sure. But once your herd's registered, it's easier to keep all your goats registered. And you actually microchip their tails as well. All right, I'm missing a bunch because I didn't scroll up enough. Humphrey says, howdy, howdy. Humphrey Family Homestead. Karen says, beautiful farm. Thank you, Karen. Verna says, you don't milk your other goats. Such a shame. No, they're meat goats. They don't produce a lot of milk. In dire emergency or something, if we needed to milk some for another animal or something, we could. But for now, we just let their kids enjoy the milk, and it helps them grow a lot faster. Kiss My Grass says, my son was also very sensitive to formula. He was a preemie. Yeah, I hear of that a lot. It's wonderful that goat's milk is pretty universal for like humans. If people have allergies or whatever, or are sensitive to any other kind of milk, usually goat's milk works for humans or other animals. It's a pretty good replacement to a lot of different mothers. Coy says, like what you're doing, don't let Dutch be a bad influence. Yeah, we try to stay to ourselves here at Hidden Heights. We don't try to get things going too much. Kiss My Grass Acres. Thank you. We love it here. Karen, like Energizer bunnies. Yes. So if you walk out here and watch these little Spanish goat kids, they act like they just had a bunch of sugar. I mean, they are nonstop. And then you'll go out there 5 minutes later and they're all asleep in the barn. Jeanette says, this channel is exciting. It takes us away from all the daily chaos. Daniel and Dutch, too. Rachel says, I love your channel name, Kiss My Grass Acres, too funny. Debbie Young waves, hey Kevin, how you doing? Doing good, Debbie. Thanks for stopping in here. So United says Cabrito is milk-fed kid goat. So Cabrito is a baby kid goat that is still on its mom's milk, and I've never tried it, but they say it's like super tender and super flavorful. It's supposed to be really good. Thank you. We are very new, says Kiss My Grass. Oh man, I'm way behind. You get Rachel a snake stick yet? No, Desert. I need to get one. I need to make one. I seen your message on how to do that. So what are your plans with the Kiko goats? Monica says. So the Kiko nannies we have, we're going to put here maybe in a week or two, we're going to put our Spanish buck with these Kiko nannies, and hopefully they'll come in to get bred. And then we'll have a cross, half Kiko, half Spanish. And then those kids will be like a commercial type of kids that will sell for meat for sure. And we will probably try to butcher some of those as well. Can anyone teach Dutch anything? Laugh out loud. I'm kidding. Dutch is great. Mary says, laugh out loud. Third time gets a shovel up the side of the head for that snake. Yeah, or probably get a shovel or a 410 shot in his head. United we stand. Oh my, Cabrito is a no-go. What are the benefits of having registered goats versus non-registered? So Smith studying on the registered goats, a lot of people, and I say a lot of people, so some people are picky on, they say, I want to raise Spanish goats. Well, anybody can get on Craigslist or something online and say, hey, I got these 10 Spanish goats for sale. In reality, about 90% of the time, when someone says they have something that's purebred, nowadays a lot of people don't always tell the truth. And some people will pay that extra money to have that confidence or that 100% sureness that they are getting 100% Spanish goat and not a cross. That's the problem we're running into with these livestock guardian dogs. We're looking for purebred livestock guardian dogs, and man, we've had over 100 messages of people that will change your story once we start really digging in and asking questions. Or they'll send us pictures of the mom and dad, and they'll be like half border collie or something, and that's not what we're looking for. So that's the positives of having a registered herd. It's a little more expensive, but you can prove to people that for 100% sure that if they want to buy one, they're buying what you say it is. Now 6'4" preemie. Oh, your son's 6'4" now. Wow, yeah, he grew up to be big. F225. Would any of the Spanish boys that were just born be able to register to eventually become main buck for a starting herd? Yes, any of them could be. All these babies will be registered, and we'll try to sell them as breeding stock to someone else. So all the bucks or the boy goats that were born will be registered. Samson, hello, Kevin and Rachel from Chicago. Coy Roberts, how much gone sell kids for? So most of the registered kids, and that's what I'm saying, up to like 6 months old, whether they're boys or girls, most of them sell for like $250 if they're registered. Karen says, baby goats high on life. Monica, have asked Daniel, okay, Kiko Mill. Tammy, good night, all time for bed. Good night, Tammy. Thanks for stopping in. Nancy, hi from Illinois. What's going on, Nancy? Ken, Susan, everyone hit that like button. Yes, guys, hit that thumbs up if you haven't yet. United, good night. Man, I'm way behind on my chat, guys. Bear with me. Karen says, I still think ratatouille would be a fun dish to try. What is ratatouille? That's on that movie with that mouse, I think. I'm not really sure what it is, to be honest. Can you charge more for a registered goat like dogs? Yes, for sure. Oh, okay, makes sense. I was thinking that's why. Mary, Verna Young. Thanks for the super chats. No one now. Oh, Rachel's calling everybody that gave us a super chat. We really do appreciate that, guys. And you can see the mosquitoes behind me. Use musk all for keeping bugs away. I got mine from a fish and bait store, but that was years ago and it was the best I ever used. Let me send you a stick. Easy to copy once you get it. Yeah, we need several of those snake sticks. Here's the deal. So we're always out and about. We're in a Ranger or in a vehicle or just walking. And I usually keep a 22 in my Ranger for coyotes or whatever, And anything we got one of, we usually need 2 or 3 because we never have it when we need it, it seems like. Monica, so is your male Kiko gone now? Yes, the male Kiko's gone. And I got a video coming out to talk about that. I'll be on the lookout for when those come up for sale then. Thanks. Karen says, snake chili to Verna Young. Desert Dog, but Dutch and Daniel will want one too. Yeah, you're probably right, Desert Dog. Donald King with another super chat. $2 super chat, Donald King. How long have you lived on your farm? We lived here 11 years now, I believe. No, we lived here 14 years. We've been married 15 years. Yeah, we've lived here 14 years now. All right. United we stand. I weighed 9 pounds 10 ounces when I was born. Now I'm 5 foot 8 inches. Laugh out loud. You never know. You're right, United. You never know. Coy says, thanks. Verna Young. Laugh out loud. I agree. Mary Grace and Karen Sullivan. Happy Father's Day, Kevin. Thank you. Falika Sampson. Appreciate that. Jeanette says, hit the thumbs up. Dwayne, some people that ask for papered animals usually intend to show the goats at a judging show. Fair usually. Most shows only allow papered animals. Yeah, you're correct. There's many reasons why it's why people register their animals. All right, guys, bear with me. I'm trying to keep up with these chats. Coy says one cooking rat. Yeah, you're right. Charles Hunter. I've had pygmy goats and Nubian goats before. Sold them and missed them. Yeah, they're all good. Them are all good breeds of goats to have. Karen says I hit the like button as soon as I open the video. I always know I will like them. Thank you, Karen. We appreciate that. Verna says she does the same. Thank you, Verna. Coy Robert says, when you gonna deliver Dutch's turkey? He. So tomorrow, sometime tomorrow, I don't know when. I'm off work and Dutch is off work tomorrow. So tomorrow I will get that turkey over to him unless some weird thing happens. But we already been talking this evening and planning on going over there. We might make a little video or something. So he will be getting that turkey tomorrow. And he's supposed to give me some more quail eggs. Dwayne Miller, the point of showing is the more championship to the bloodline, the more they can charge for kids. Yeah, that's another reason. Blackberry Ridge, yo. What's going on, Blackberry Ridge? Glad to have you in here, bud. I need to catch up on your videos, see how that barn build's coming. You guys got an awesome place that you're building on there. So Blackberry Ridge is in here. He's got a YouTube channel, and he's a fellow Okie, and he is kind of making a YouTube channel around them building a huge barn out there on their place that they bought. It's pretty interesting. Debbie says, are your quail laying yet? Not yet, Debbie. Any day. I got 2 turkeys in there with them. So 2 of the turkeys that are they're probably almost 10, 12 inches tall now. That might be scaring them a little bit, so I need to get those turkeys out of there and just keep the quail by themselves, and maybe they'll start laying here any day. Andrew Kimball. Hello, Kevin. Thank you for all the good, informative videos you produce, and I hit the like button every time. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate it. Coy Roberts, cool. Grammy Karen, hello there. What's going on, Grammy Karen? Thanks for stopping in. Excuse me, I had to get a drink of lemonade. Verna says, yeah, once you move the turkeys out, then you will get the quail eggs. Do you know if they have a male quail? I think I got some of both. Dutch kind of told me how to sex them that time I was at his house when I got the eggs, but I'm going to have him show me again tomorrow. I think the males have the red on their chest on this breed of quail. Nathan says, what's in the glass? So I just got some Crystal Light lemonade, some of that premix, sugar-free stuff. Alexandria, hey, what's going on? Blackberry Ridge says, with all the Oklahoma rain, it's been more like building Noah's Ark. You're right. Man, the mosquitoes are going crazy here. Nathan says, oh, it's lemonade. Grammy Karen, oh, thank you. I think it is first time I caught your live. Thanks for stopping in. Variety, Larson, nice. Karen Sullivan, Noah's Ark, laugh out loud at Blackberry Ridge. He's not kidding. I think you were really close to the Arkansas River, weren't you? And that was really, really bad flooded. United We Stand Dutch should use that turkey as a mascot and get it printed on his T-shirts. That's a good idea. Kiss My Grass says, understand about the rain, Blackberry Ridge. Been raining here going on 3 weeks. What is the hardest part of farming for you? Nancy, so me and Rachel, my wife, we both work full time. And, you know, we don't have to farm for a living. You know, we don't farm for a living, so we kind of do it kind of as a side thing. And to me, it's relaxing to get to come home, and it's quiet here. We don't live in the city. It gives us something to do, get our mind off of everything else. But the hardest part's dealing with probably Mother Nature, because you can't do anything about it. It's like all the rain or the snow. You can't control that stuff. Alexandria says, that hat is so freaking cool, dude. Yep. I've worn this ever since I started YouTube, and I've had a lot of people comment on the hat. Grammy says, you are most welcome, Mama, to half the at Stivers Homestead. Cool. Karen says, what is your favorite chore and least favorite chore? Oh, man, I don't. Favorite chore is probably feeding the goats, because, especially now, because you get to see all the babies, and, you know, some of these goats, they have their own little personalities. You know, we have several of the goats that we have bottle raised, and they're always coming up to you, welcoming you and all that. And the least favorite's just doing anything outside when it's snowing or it's super cold. Don, the gardener, the mosquitoes here in Michigan are really bad. Can't even hardly go outside. Love the videos, and hit that like button on the time a little better than Duchess. Thank you for the kind words, Don. Coy, how much for the Kiko Billy? I ended up getting $450 for the Kiko Billy. And I don't know if you missed it or not, but he has been sold. My favorite chore is doing the dishes. That's not a fun chore. Blackberry Ridge, I've been on vacation and need to catch up on some of your videos. Want to check out the Goat Essentials video you just dropped for sure. Yeah, check it out. Rachel and I think our last video we uploaded was over our goat care kit, talking about all the different medicines and equipment and things that we keep on hand for emergencies and such, and everyday care on the goats. Hidden Heights and Dutch really lucked out as far as rain, not near the flooding in their areas as others. Our lake's still up pretty high. They're not they're just barely generating any water. They're not even running it through the floodgates, so it's not going to be going down anytime soon. Karen, you seem to enjoy driving your vehicles, especially your ATV. Usually if I'm driving my vehicle or the Polaris Ranger, the side-by-side, it's usually not a good thing. It's usually I'm going to do some hard work, or there's an animal that needs doctoring, or there's a stinking goat with his head stuck. Kiss my grass. What is your favorite thing to grow? I'm going to say tomatoes. Last year, we had an awful year for tomatoes, and this year, I don't know. Let me hold this camera up again. You guys can see the garden is doing very well. We got a lot of big tomatoes already, and they're not ripe yet. But anytime, we've been picking a lot of cherry tomatoes, squash, zucchini. I picked an armful of cucumbers this evening. Hamiltonville Farm. How about you, everybody? My first time live with you all. Thanks for coming in here, Hamiltonville Farm. Kiss my grass acres in the garden, that is. Blackberry says, right off the Arkansas River, thought we might have an old brother out situation. Yeah, you're right, man. That was horrible. It still is horrible. There's so many families that got flooded out of their houses in Oklahoma. It's a disaster. Nathan says, how do you keep your beard good? So, man, I have a problem with my beard. I don't put anything in it at all. And every day I just want to shave it off because it's a pain in the butt. I'm not very good at trimming it. Every time I try to trim my beard, I end up messing it up, and then I shave, and then I look like I'm 18 years old again. So Dwayne Miller, I always hated cleaning the weaning stalls. Yeah, that's not fun. Lost but found, $2 super chat. Thank you so much for that. We appreciate that. The east and north sides of Fort Smith was underwater. Yeah, it got it pretty bad. Verna, when I visit the other channels live and they think about getting goats, I sent them your link to your goat care video. Hey, Verna, we really appreciate that. That's very helpful for us. Lost but found. Sup, bro? Keep it up. Trying hard, lost but found. Thanks for stopping in, man. Coy says, love me some maters. Yeah, bacon and tomato sandwiches. You can't hardly beat that. I don't care what anybody says. You can't go to the store, not around here anyway, and buy a fresh tomato that tastes like one out of the garden. It's impossible. Karen says, garden looks great. Glad they survived the rains. So far, so good. Desert says, wish we had some of your rain here. We get in a year 5 to 6 inches what Friends and Luther got in 3 days. 112 today. Mosquitoes die of thirst here. So you're Desert Dog, where are you exactly? Don Gardner, have a good Father's Day, and we'll catch you next time. Thank you, Don. Appreciate that. Alexandria says, hey, what are your thoughts on the transgender debate? I don't even keep up with any of that at all. And my idea on that is if somebody wants to do something that they want to do, then that's all on them. And I just try to stay to myself on stuff like that. I'm not gonna hate on nobody for doing something they want to do, but Lost But Found, it's Vincent. All right. So Lost But Found is Dutch's little brother, and he's in the live chat. What's going on, Vincent? Where's old Dutch at? He's not in here. Verna says it's a community. You gotta look out for each other. That's right. Hi from South Carolina, Henry Horn. F25, did you ever go around Hunter's Cove and see the trees down there? Yes. I actually don't live very far from there, and we drove down through there, and man, it was bad. The little tornado, it hit there, and it went right over our house. And luckily, it was in the air when it went over us. It didn't do any damage here, hardly, just a few trees. Best food to take on a fishing trip is bread, peanut butter, and fresh tomatoes to make sandwiches. Yep, that sounds pretty good. Same here in Ohio. Store tomatoes are tasteless. Yeah, I can't. Like if you go to Subway or any place that has tomatoes that they put on there, man, if they're white looking, they don't have any flavor, and I don't even like them on my sandwiches or hamburgers and stuff. I'd rather not even mess with them. If they're not out of the garden, they don't have no flavor. Mater and onion sandwiches, yum yum. Larry says nothing like right from the garden, fresh from Michigan tomato. So I got 66 people in here on live chat, and that might be my record actually. I know it's in the 60s, I think it was 68. Hey, Donald, thanks for stopping in, and thanks for all the super chats, buddy. We appreciate that. That's awesome. Have a good night. Hey, Vincent, call Dutch and tell him to get on here. I don't think Dutch has ever gave me a super chat. He owes me like $1,000, so. Karen says, bye, Don. Dwayne, have you ever tried frozen tomato? No, I have not. Yeah, I'm at my in-laws right by you. I'm there almost every Sunday. Cool. Debbie Young, isn't Vincent the one that stole Dutch's shirt? Yeah. TCB Farm says, enjoy your channel, buddy. Keep it up. Thank you. Laureen says, I'm mid-Ohio abouts. We grew so many tomatoes last year, we were giving them away to neighbors. Kiss My Grass, we usually have so many tomatoes, we're giving them away, but last year, I don't know, I can't remember. For some reason, all our tomatoes got a disease, and I don't think we picked hardly any tomatoes. Jeanette says Donnie is the crazy neighbor. Hamiltonville Farm says at Nathan Watts there is a legendary bass player with that name. Plays for Stevie Wonder, I think. Mary Hill says, how's the little goat's leg doing? The little goat's leg is doing awesome. I got a video coming out tomorrow. I'll talk a little bit more about that, but he's doing great. See you later, Blackberry Ridge. Robin, I meant green fried tomato. So yeah, that's absolutely my favorite thing out of the garden is fried green tomatoes. Can't beat that. It's not the best for you, but man, the flavor is just awesome. Goes with any meal just about. We just went and seen the Linwood, Kansas area that tornado hit. Lots of damage. Glad you all are okay. Keep up the videos, doing good things. Thank you, Terry Carson. Appreciate that. Verna also have sweet potatoes and little golden potatoes grown in bags. That makes a good meal. Kurt Reed, I made the mistake of making fried green tomatoes. Now I can hardly let them ripen before I eat them. We do that too sometimes. We haven't had any fried green tomatoes this year yet. All we get in Arizona is Mex tomatoes, and they are blah. Dwayne Miller, I love fried green tomatoes. Hello from Rhode Island. Love your channel. Thank you, Sue Carroll. Appreciate that. Hey, if Rachel wants to can, she could put up many of your extra tomatoes. We have never tried to can any of the tomatoes, but if we get an abundance this year, we might have to try that. Biddy Boo's Homestead Decor and more. Hey, Kevin. What's going on, Biddy Boo's? Maureen says, what'd she say? Used to make green tomato jam when we cleaned the garden off. Have you ever had tomato jam? Never tried that. Sounds like it could be good, though. Do you grow peanuts? No, I never have tried to grow peanuts. Jeanette says, thank you, Kevin. Love what you do. Good night, and thank you for answering so many. We'll see you later, Jeanette. Thanks for stopping in. Man, I can't keep up with the chat. United We Stand says Bumblebee is growing peanuts. That seems interesting, growing peanuts. All right, so I got some people being weird in here. Sorry, guys. Had to try to fix something. Vern, a ball canning book is great for beginners and experts alike. Yeah, we need to get some more canning books. Biddy Booze, we have not found the pup yet. We're being really picky. Iona Phillips. Hey Kevin, I love your channel. Thank you. TCB, you need to do some comparing between the Spanish and Kiko breeds. Both are great survivors. Would be interesting, but then again, I'm a goat nerd. Yeah, you're right. Once we get them all together, we'll probably try to do some comparisons on them. We're gonna do a little project with them, I think. Here comes more mosquitoes. Probably went right in my dang lemonade. Hamiltonville says, peanuts are popular here near us. Boy, they make some dust. Good night, Shirley. Thanks for stopping in. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Thank you, Shirley. We appreciate that. Desert says about 90 miles northwest of Phoenix. Look at map for one crossroad for 50 miles of U.S., 60 west of Wickenburg. We'd be close to there. So you're in Arizona. Karen says, cashew plant is ugly like the dragon fruit is scary looking. I don't think I've ever seen a cashew plant either. Biddy Boo's Homestead says the pup I got from Ruth is a good pup, but I think he is growing too fast. He acts like he is having hip problems. Ooh, that's not good. Because another mosquito. Cody Clan says, hello from Kentucky. Enjoy watching your channel. Thanks, Cody. We appreciate you guys, all you guys that watch us. So I either got a goat stuck or one that can't find its baby. I got a mom over there that's crying. Or it's the goat that got its head stuck again today. And so I came home from work. I had a goat stuck in the fence, and it's the same one that keeps doing it. So I took the PVC pipe and some electrical tape and got the pipe taped on around her horns. Every day for like a week, I've been coming home, and she's had her head stuck in the fence. And this is the same one that did it last time. I put the pipe on there, and then she got it off. And earlier when we were feeding, she was going crazy, rubbing it on everything, trying to knock the pipe off again. So it's probably her crying. She don't like it one bit. Verna says cashew fruit is better than the nuts. Larry says, don't forget to hit that like button. Yeah, hit the like button, guys. Cashews taste good, but the plant does not even look good. I don't guess I've ever seen one. Hey, Debbie. Debbie says, going to jump off here. Happy Father's Day, Kevin. Always watching your channel. Thank you so much. He is either having hip problems or he is a tad bit feminine. The way he twists when he walks. Uh-oh, that ain't good either. Jimmy's Jeep Studying. What's up from Dallas? I love the channel. Thank you, Jimmy's Jeep Studying. We appreciate that and welcome. Hamiltonville Farm. Kiss My Grass Acres. Ha ha. Karen says, happy Father's Day, Kevin. Thank you, Karen. Appreciate that. Biddy Boo says, try a pool noodle on her horn. So I thought about that. I didn't have one today, and I was angry, so I just grabbed that pipe and got the electrical tape. If she does it anymore, gets this pipe off, I might have to try that. I have seen some videos and some pictures of people that has been putting the pool noodles on their goat's horns that stick it through the fence. United said, my Australian Shepherd thinks I'm her pet. Verna says, what got knocked over? Oh, it's probably this table. I kicked this table, I think, with my foot. I'm out here on this little patio table. Sorry about that. It's me probably trying to kill these stinking mosquitoes. Karen says, my 3 chihuahuas think that they are my boss. They are right. Homestead and Hustle. Hello from Texas. What's going on, Homestead and Hustle? Yeah, that noise you guys heard is this. We got a little metal table out here on our back patio, and I think I kicked one of the legs with my foot. And these mosquitoes are just starting to swarm. Crazy. Yep, that's it. Pool noodle. It's a great idea. Good idea. Come here, Skeeter. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here. So I got Skeeter out here now. You see yourself on this? Look. You have no idea how many people's watching you right now. There's 63 people. Larry says cashew nuts have to be roasted before eaten. Raw, they are poisonous. Wow, I didn't know that either. Thank you. By the way, my name is Dana Bitty Boo. Where are you from, Bitty Boo? I don't know if you've told us or not. My parents live in Dallas, North Carolina. Hi, Skeeter. Did you get the bees in the mail or someplace local to start your hive? So I picked up the bees we got in Tulsa a couple years ago. All right, you want down? Go play. Ugh. So about every spring in May, a lot of people around here in Northeast Oklahoma will have some bee nooks for sale. It's just pretty much like a starter hive. I think they're usually about $160 just for the bees. Oh, Bitty Boo's down by McAllister. Okay. Not too far away. Larry says, how far from you are the African bees? I think there might be some down in South Texas. I'm not really sure. I haven't kept up with that in a couple years. I just know there hasn't been hardly any problems around here with them. So Hamiltonville Farm, $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Says, gotta run. Keep up the good work, Kevin. Hey, we appreciate that, Hamiltonville. Thank you for stopping in. Skeeter and mosquitoes, yeah. Can't find your address. Is it on another page? New to this. Desert Dog, our address is on the description of all our videos. I think most of our videos. It's down below, down in the description. You can find it. Let me know if you see it. If you can't see it, I also should have our email on there. If you want to email us, you can email us as well. It should be in the description as well. I mean, Sue, does Daisy get nervous when the goats cry? She don't get nervous. She usually goes on super alert mode because she knows something's wrong, and she'll either stand attention or stand around the goat that's making the noise to make sure there's nothing weird going on. Terry says, yeah, McAllister, my mom's family from there, the leaf floors. Homestead and Hustle says, African bees were in Abilene last summer, north central Texas. Yikes, that's scary. Don't want no part of those things, man. Do they have the bee traps set up around there, Kevin? They keep them out here for them. Not that I know of. I haven't heard of any of the traps or anything like that. Let's see. Oops. I was going to type that and I accidentally hit. Desert, let me know if you can't find our address and I'll send it to you or post it on here. I was going to put the whole thing, I accidentally just put the P.O. box. Okay, Biddy Boo says, watch for the little purple boxes hanging from trees along the road. Now, I have seen these little purple, they're almost kind of cone-shaped traps. And from what I understand, around here, they were some kind of a beetle trap. Tina, hello from Oregon. What's going on, Tina? Glad to have you in here. Karen says, my local beekeeper is a firefighter that works and lives by the ER I work at. He lost one of his hives because of wasp. Never knew wasps prey on bees. Oh, yeah. So wasp, yellow jackets, hornets, different kinds of the wasp like that will come in and they'll try to rob the honey. And some of the I can't remember which type of hornet or wasp it is, but the bees can't really do anything to it. They come in, they send a scout, and then the scout finds the beehive, and they go back to their hive, and they'll bring their friends back with them, and they pretty much just wipe out the bees. The bees can't do much in defense against them. Hey, Caleb, what's going on, bud? Nancy says you need some deep woods off. Yeah, I do. So last night I was out picking some blackberries out here in the woods, and I put a ton of that stuff on. I didn't have one chigger or mosquito bother me. That stuff does work pretty good. I just can't stand the smell of the off. Andrew Kimball, $2 super chat. Thank you so much. My wife Ann said to send you a chat from Kansas. Andrew, tell your wife thank you, and we appreciate you guys. That's very nice of you guys. Thank you. Daryl Campbell, hi from Florida. What's going on, Daryl? Pure living for outdoors. What's up, Kevin? Oh, just fixing to go crappie fishing, Taylor. What's going on? My bees, how's your bees doing? My bees are doing good so far. I don't know about the honey, if I'm going to have any honey since they swarmed. I got all these other hives, but my supers are getting built out, but I don't know if I'll have any honey soon or not. All right, Biddy Boo says, goats ate all my blackberry bushes. Guess that's what I get for letting them free range during the day, but one of my neighbors loved them coming over trimming up the underbrush. Man, they can wipe out some underbrush for sure. All of our trees that are like up to 6 foot tall, there's no leaves at all below. They eat every single leaf there is. We got tons of grass and weeds, anything that goats would want to eat, but they prefer leaves. They would try to get out just to get leaves over grass. It's crazy. United, I think he got off for a second. I think he's getting back on his tablet so he can chat. But he does play baseball. Actually, the season's over now, but yes. Larry says moth will also kill bees, and you're correct. If you get moss in your hive, that's a bad deal. Daryl, back from Alaska in the heat. Man, I wouldn't mind going to Alaska one day. Tina Howe, $19.99 super chat. Holy cow. Thank you so much, Tina. She says, love watching your channel. Love the Spanish and the Kikos. Awesome, Tina. Thank you so much. $20 super chat. All right, guys. Caleb's back on here now. He says, I play left field. I think he just got out of the shower, and I don't know if he's dressed, so that's why he's not out here on the video. Oh, here he comes. Here, let me get your chair. They're probably not going to recognize you because your hair.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Tina, thanks again for the $20 super chat. That is amazing. Thank you so much. Daryl said it was a great trip. How far up in Alaska did you go? Larry says, I need 3 goats to clean up my property. I guess I could rent some, Larry. Do you live close to here? Karen says, wow, left field, get busy. Verna says, love the hair, Caleb. So it was a lot brighter blue. He did it a few weeks ago for his baseball pictures. And now it's just about washed out.
Mm-hmm.
Karen says, awesome, Tina. Yes, that was awesome, Tina. $20 super chat. Pure Living for Outdoors. When are we going fishing? My Garmin unit is installed. Taylor, I was kidding. I haven't even had my boat out this year at all. And I'm glad we sold our pontoon boat last year because we would not have been able to use it yet this year because the water's so high and all the trash in the lake so far. But yeah, I need to get some crappie in the freezer sometime. United We Stand. I used to play third base. Otto Manning at United Stand. I'm off of the Dragon. Mosquitoes are bad out here.
Mm-hmm.
They keep flying around trying to bite me. Karen says, cool hair. You could be a Cubs fan. Don't kick that table. It shakes it real bad. Verna says, love the smile too. United We Stand. Oh, I'm pretty near Franklin, North Carolina. Denali National Park saw a grizzly bear and caribou. Wow. Yeah, that's what seems pretty cool about Alaska to me is all the different types of wildlife and things like that up there. So Taylor, Pure Living for Outdoors, you got your Garmin LiveScope up and going now? Skeeter. Come here, boy. I played third and first base, sometimes shortstop. You better hurry up, Taylor. It's going to be fall time pretty soon. That's the best crappie fishing.
Here, Skeeter.
Here, buddy.
You want to get on the video?
No, he was already on there. Helen says, we camp on the Mississippi River. No camping, no boating, no fishing. Water's still too high. Yeah, it's crazy, Helen. I think all the lakes around here, all the rivers are so high you can't do anything. But oh yeah, that's right. You're a hardcore deer hunter, Taylor. Skeeter. The Dragon, Tale of the Dragon at Dill's Gap with 318 curves and 11 miles. America's #1 motorcycle and sports car road. Yeah, you're right. Spavin and Uchi are still normal. I know some people have been bass fishing up there. I haven't heard about any crappie biting or anything, but they're there. I know that for sure. Karen says, Skeeter is so cute also. He hardly ever barks. I don't know what he was barking at. We're out here in the dark, and he was barking at something.
The lightning bugs.
Maybe. Yeah, we got a lot of lightning bugs back here behind us. I don't think you can see them, but every once in a while you can. Pure Living for Outdoors says, I told Dutch you were live. Did I miss him? He never did make it on. I think he was at his daughter's dance recital or something. I'm not sure what was going on, but he hasn't been on here. I think he's afraid he has to give me a super chat or something if he gets on. Biddy Boo says they are still biting in Lake Eufaula. United We Stand, designated US 129. The road is bordered by the Great Smoky Mountains and the Cherokee National Forest with no intersecting roads or driveways to hamper your travel. Wow, that's interesting. Autumn Manning, United We Stand, that is... I lost it. United We Stand. That is all the paths on their way to the mountain. Taylor says no excuses. Pugview Farms. What's going on, Pugview Farms? Karen, Skeeter sounds like a little dog. Daisy needs to teach him how to bark loud like her. Yeah, he is a little dog. He's a little schnauzer. Come here. Come here, Skeet. He might not want up there. All right, guys. I got one more joining.
Hi, guys.
You just get out of the shower?
Mm-hmm.
Just got our unicorn pajamas on.
Peter boy.
Tina House says, you're welcome. Your channel is one of my favorites. You keep it true. We try to, Tina. We got some good subscribers, and that helps us want to make these videos and interact with you guys. So thank you so much. Biddy Boo, what's biting, the mosquitoes or the fish? Probably both. Laureen says, our rivers are up too. Haven't seen too many canoes, rafts on the Mohican, and not so many boaters on our lakes either. Yeah, same here. We usually have a really busy crowd here in our town on the lake we have here, but it's almost all the way up and a lot of trash coming down the river, so we don't have a lot of boaters on it right now. Dutch was just bragging about giving super chats the other day in his video. Yeah, you're right. He hasn't jumped on here yet. I'm still waiting. I'm going to have to go in a minute. These mosquitoes are about to tear me up. Kaya, did you see all those lightning bugs?
Yeah.
Don't go over there. Joanne Smith, love your blue hair.
Thank
Kiss
you.
my grass. He said thank you, Joanne. Kiss my grass acres. You have adorable children. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Verna Young, $2.99 super chat. Hey, Kayla, night all. Kaya. Thank you, Verna. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Desert Dog, we have Africanized here in Arizona, moving north 25 miles a year.
Whoa.
Bad news. Yeah, that is not good at all. African bees. I don't do skeeters. Yeah, we've got a few bites already. Ken says, I was playing Minecraft, taking care of my animals and crops, and wondered if the kids ever played the game. It's a lazy man's homestead.
Dale played it, but I haven't.
Caleb plays Minecraft.
Hmm. I never.
You played on PS4, don't you?
Yeah.
Larry says, don't forget to hit that like button. Yes, guys, if you're watching, please hit that like button. We appreciate it. Good night, Verna. Love you, girl, says Biddy Boo. Thanks again, Verna. We'll see you next time. So, United We Stand says, hey, Kayla. So, how do you spell your name, Kaya?
Kyah.
Okay, that's a hard name to spell if you don't know, if you've never seen it spelled, because a lot of people spell it different. Karen says, love the unicorn jammies.
Thank you.
So we've had weird weather. So this year we've had record rains already. And this morning, I think we almost had a record low. It was 51 degrees when I got up this morning to go to work. And that's like unheard of in June in Oklahoma. It's wonderful, but it was really chilly this morning. Kaya. Yep, he spelled it right.
Yep.
See?
Yep. What is that, lemonade? I knew it.
We had 41 this morning.
Ooh.
That's cold. Biddy Boo says, I know, right? I actually used a blanket last night. Yeah, it was chilly. Went to bed, I turned the air down, and woke up this morning. It was cold. These dang mosquitoes are driving me insane.
At least I have clothes.
Yeah, you can hide from them.
Yeah.
Karen says, Kaya, cool name.
Thanks, guys.
It has cooled off a lot tonight here in my part of the woods. Good night. Catch you later. See you later, Daryl.
Bye.
Ken says you keep buffering. I think y'all are moving too much, and that makes it buffer.
Yeah.
So, how's everybody's gardens doing?
Yeah.
Okay, don't move too much, okay? United We Stand. I played third base as well, and that is a busy position. Biddy Boo says you're not buffering on my end. Autumn, it's supposed to be 48 here. Tina says, oh my goodness, she looks so darn cute in her unicorn jammies.
Thank you.
Pugview says, tell your wife the egg peelings trick worked excellent.
Ooh. I think a goat got stuck in the
Yeah,
house.
here. I'm going to go check it here in a minute.
All right, I'm going to get off
All right, tell them bye.
Bye, guys.
You getting off too?
No. I need to go take a shower.
Yeah, go take your shower.
Then I'll probably get off.
All right. So Biddy Boo says, well, I have free range goats, so that explains garden. Yeah, man, if they get out, your garden's gone, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Desert Dog, maybe this page didn't load blank below video, and if refresh, may lose intern. Only internet is tower 20 miles away when a mountain sheep or buzzard's in the way. I'll check other pages. I think Desert Dog, it's got to be on one of the other, like the recorded videos that I've posted in the past. If you go down below, you can see it in the description.
Is that Mom?
Where? Yes.
Rachel Pritchett.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it.
Rachel, will you put our address, our P.O. Box address on here, in our mailing address, I mean, with our city and state? Kaya, did you get your goat? Remember?
Yeah, I got 2.
She got 2 goats. So if she got 2 goats, 2 of the Kiko goats out of this herd that we bought out were bottle babies. So those are Kaya's goats.
Mm-hmm.
No garden this year, but I have a banana tree growing good.
Whoa! You have a
that's
banana
cool.
tree?
Yeah.
Huh.
Pugview says, garden is stunted except for potatoes. Tina, I agree. I love this channel and look forward to the next video. Thank you, Sue.
Thank you.
You guys are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Karen says, love Rachel's video on the oversized chicken egg. Yeah, that was interesting. We just knew it was a double yoker, and it wasn't.
Mm.
My garden is good. I'm in California. You can almost have a year-long garden over there, probably. Certain parts, I guess. Everything is running late in western central New York State. I hear a bee or something.
That ain't bees.
The horsefly. All right, so Rachel posted our address: P.O. Box 594, Salina, Oklahoma 74365. Hopefully you've seen that, Desert. United We Stand says, "Who is Judy Pritchett?" So Judy Pritchett is my mom. She tries to get on the live streams and the chats and helps us out. Dwayne, no garden yet. My girlfriend and I live in an apartment and asked if I could do some containers, but no dice. Yes, United, that's my mother, actually. Kiss my grass. Lord mercy, just nearly fell out of my wheelchair. Biddy Boo said, "Congrats, Kaya, on your babies."
Thank you.
You need to go feed them some treats. Maybe tomorrow we'll feed them some treats.
Yeah, they've been good going.
Yep. Congrats, Kaya, on your babies. Karen says, "Saving for a planting tower since my place is small." Anything you can do is pretty good if you can plant anything. Desert says, "Rachel, got it. Probably next week. Do you want it engraved?" Laugh out loud. So he's talking about sending a snake stick, Rachel. So you don't have to use your hands to grab the snakes. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, probably.
At least I wouldn't have far to fall. Skeeter, get over here.
He's barking.
He's probably barking at mosquitoes. They're about to tear me up.
He likes finding bugs, guys.
Yes, Skeeter loves bugs. He likes crickets.
Yeah, and he eats them. This morning we found him eating a fly.
Banana plants are nice until they start to weep after banana are on the plant. Never had one. Pure Living for Outdoors says, "My garden drowned." If we wouldn't have had the raised beds, our garden would have drowned as well.
And guys, our strawberries are turning out good. This morning I picked like 1,000.
No, you didn't pick that many.
Yeah, but there was a lot, but Granny didn't let me pick all of them.
No, you picked some when you got home earlier.
Yeah, and I ate all of them.
Did that goat quit crying? Pure Living says, I always have raised beds, but we bought a new house and it had a garden in place. It will be raised beds next year. Yeah, this is the first year we went with the raised beds, and now I'm glad we did.
Daddy?
What?
Where is it? Right there.
Yeah, I seen it.
Your mama.
Yeah, she's talking to someone on there. Oh my goodness, Kaya is so precious.
Thank you.
You better go save that goat before the coyotes find it. I think it's the one. I think it's the goat that's crying that has the PVC taped across her horns.
Yeah.
She cannot stand it, but she won't quit sticking her head in the fence and getting it stuck. So she's going to have to wear it for a few days anyways. Michael Conley, if you picked the strawberries like I did growing up, it was 2 for me and 1 for the bucket. Yeah, that's pretty much what Kaya does. You eat them in when you pick them, don't you? Eat some and put some in your bucket.
Mm-hmm.
I just ate some banana peppers off my pepper plant.
Ooh.
So we've been picking tons of cucumbers, tons of squash, tons of zucchini. We picked some jalapenos tonight, and we had grilled pork chops. Had some grilled zucchini and squash and some jalapenos.
And some salad.
And we had salad out of our garden. Garden's been doing good for us this year, and we've been blessed so far.
And the corn is growing really
Yeah,
good.
the corn's probably as tall as you are. I just need to weed it and till around it a little bit. Take care, Tina. Thanks for stopping in, and thanks for the super chat. We'll see you next time. Nancy says, I did tubs gardening with Leon and Bumblebee Junction Super Soil. Wow, my plants are going crazy. So we did the super soil as well in our raised beds, and everything's doing wonderful. The only thing that's not doing good is the Cherokee wax beans. I don't know. They're acting like they're getting burned up. Pure living for outdoors. Blackberries are ripe now. I also picked some nice peaches earlier. So I picked about a half a gallon of wild blackberries last night around our place. Of course, they're not on our land because all the goats would eat them up. But all around the outside of our fences, we usually have tons of blackberries.
Yeah, because when we found the baby goat, like that baby boy, we saw some blackberries while we were finding them.
Yeah, I picked some last night. I got them in the refrigerator. Hopefully, I can make some jelly pretty soon.
Yum! Black jelly.
Blackberry jelly.
Yeah.
Mary says, save a few strawberries for everybody else.
I usually eat them all.
Yeah, not this time. There's more mosquitoes.
Well, bye, guys.
All right, so Kaya says bye. And I'm going to go ahead and log off too, guys. Thank everybody for coming in tonight, and thanks everybody for the super chats. I'm going to go check on this goat. It's just about bedtime. Good thing I haven't taken a shower yet, because every time I walk out there, I get chiggers just about because of the tall grass. But anyways, thanks again, guys. Check out the video. It's coming out in the morning. Kaya kind of plays the role of a hero. I think you guys will like that. So thanks again for stopping by and all the super chats, and we'll see you next time, guys.